Good afternoon. This is the Chemistry 101, Chapter 12 quiz review. Number one, the compound below is classified as what kind of compound? It is classified as a primary alcohol. This is that carbon. It is attached to two different hydrogens and other CH2 groups. Since there's only one carbon attached to the carbon that has the OH, it is considered a primary alcohol. Number two, what kind of compound is this classified as? Again, if we look at the carbon that has the OH associated with it, it is bonded to one hydrogen because the hydrogen is to the right of it. It's bonded to that CH2, and it's to the right of this CH2 group, so it's bonded to that. So we have two carbons associated with the carbon that has the OH group on it. This is the secondary carbon. Secondary alcohol. What is the common name of that ether? We've got a CH3, we've got three CH2s. We have an oxygen and two CH2s and a CH3. The name of this group is a three-carbon fragment. The name for that is prop. It is not an ene or an ine, it is an ane because all the carbons are in single bonds. So this is a substituent, so it is propyl. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons is bute. It is a butane. They are all carbon-carbon single bonds. Butane, since this is a piece of spinach, it's butyl. List these together. Butyl, propyl, list them alphabetically. Butyl, propyl, ether. Number 4. Of those compounds that are listed, A, B, C, or D, which, or is there only one of them that is an ether? This is an alcohol. It has the OH bonding structure to it. This doesn't even have an oxygen in it. This is an alkane. Number 4 is B. It is an ether because we have two carbon-containing groups attached to our oxygen. Number 5. Which compound has the higher boiling point? Highest boiling point. So again, we're looking at two things. First, we're looking at numbers of carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we either have either B or D because those are both 5-carbon species. Of these two, iodine is bigger than fluorine. Takes more energy to push something bigger, so the one that has a higher boiling point here is D. Number 6. Which alcohol is most soluble in water? Answer here is D. There is a limit to solubility in alcohol, generally above C5. So C6 and above, they are not water soluble. Well, here we have 1, 11, 12 carbons. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 carbons. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a C4. So of these, this one, D, is the most soluble in water. What is the name of this general kind of reaction? We are losing water. We're going from an alcohol to an alkene. So this is since we're losing water, this is a dehydration reaction. Number 8, what is the name of this general kind of reaction? This is a reduction. We're breaking the sulfur-sulfur bond sulfur is being bonded to something that is less electronegative. So this is a reduction kind of reaction. The open bracket H, closed bracket symbol, is always a symbol that represents reduction. Number 9, of these, which is a thiol? Thiols are sulfur-containing compounds. A sulfur bonded to a hydrogen. Only one of these has a sulfur bonded to a hydrogen. It is answer C. This is a dialkyl thiol. There are 2 carbon-containing groups. This is a thiol. Number 10, of these, which compound is a secondary alkyl halide? Alkyl groups are sp3 hybridized carbons. No double bonds, no triple bonds. Is there double bonds in here? Yes, so this is not an alkyl group. Again, a secondary alkyl halide is a compound that contains 2 carbons bonded to the carbon that has the halogen. Here, that carbon is bonded to the chlorine, the OH, that carbon, and a hydrogen. Does that carbon that's bonded to the chlorine, is it bonded to 2 other carbons? No, it's only bonded to 1. D, here's our carbon. It's bonded to this chlorine, that carbon, and that carbon. This carbon is bonded to 3 carbon-containing groups. This is a tertiary alkyl halide. This guy, there's the carbon that's attached to, okay, here's the carbon with the halide attached to it. This is attached to 1 carbon there, 1 carbon there. Here is your secondary alkyl halide. So your answer here is C. Number 10, that's it. Hopefully this should clear things up. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get with me so I can answer your questions and hopefully remove any issues. Thank you very much. Have a good day.